be as calm as I can. But I'll just tell you a little bit about what's happening, how God is moving. There's a guy in our church named Matt, and so Matt had been out of church for a long time. And all of a sudden, just one day started showing up. I didn't know who Matt was, and everybody's like, hey, Matt's coming back to church. I was like, well, that's great. So I didn't know who he was, so I went visiting. And then all of a sudden, he starts coming to church a little bit more often. And then one morning, just all of a sudden, man, God begins to work on Matt. And so Matt, all of a sudden, is sitting at the top of our church. And so at the top of our church, we're going all the way downhill. So he sat all the way in the back. But the thing about Matt was he has MS. And not just a rare, but the worst form of MS that you can have. This is what he's got. He has to walk with the staff because it's so bad that he can't even control his body actions, and he's falling everywhere, and he holds on to walls. And so all of a sudden he stands up and begins to walk toward the altar. I thought he was leaving the church. Here he is. He's coming down the aisle, walks all the way down, and when he gets to the altar, he just throws his staff. Listen, he throws his staff and just hits the altar.
Amen. Praise God.
Matt was an alcoholic, been an alcoholic forever. Arrested, thrown out of bars, been in every jail that you could think of for miles around. And now God has radically transformed a guy named Matt, and all of a sudden at the age of 37, I baptized him this year, and now his life is completely different. He no longer looks the same. Oh, but the thing about it, it's even better, he doesn't even walk with the staff anymore, right? So that's gone. Well, here's the thing. He quit going to the doctor. His MS doctor, he's had it for 12 years. Keeps getting worse every year. He said, I went and had the brain scan done, but he said, I'm tired of going.
Amen. Praise God. Come on.
The doctor called him because he wasn't going to the doctor. And the doctor said, I don't know how to explain this. He said, I can't really figure it out. For 12 years, you've been on the same medicine. For 12 years, every time we scan your brain, you got more lesions on it. Every time. But this time, there's no new lesions at all. And actually, it even looks a little bit better than what it did. And so all of a sudden, man, God is using Matt to go everywhere. And man, who started the time? And all of a sudden, man, Matt is trying to get everybody in the county knows Matt. And now they can't deny the power of God that is being put on display through his life. Oh, if I can tell you about a husband and wife, that they came down to the altar, and she said, for 30 years we have struggled with the problem in our marriage, and all it took was just 5 minutes. And she said, it's all gone. Oh, if I can tell you about the lady that came through. Oh, the lady, all of a sudden, she comes up to me and she says, you know what? You anointed me. The church gathered around. I had brain cancer. And all of a sudden, she walks out Sunday morning, grabs me by the hand, and says, they can't find it anymore. Praise the Lord for what he's doing. Just in around there. Oh, if I can tell you about the homosexuals that are coming to the church, that they stand up, and what they say is this: we cannot deny the power of God in this place. Oh, I'm telling you, God's moved in such a way. If I can just tell you a little bit about what just happened, I'm running out of energy quick. If I can just tell you about what just happened out here.
Come on, Dwayne.
Come on, buddy. That's it.
The truth is, I really don't know. If you really want me to tell you the truth, I don't know. But I believe with everything that I have. And just as I said, I come to the Lord. And I said, Lord, I believe. But help my unbelief. Lord, I'm looking for the healing. I've seen it being put on display. I can't even deny the power that you are doing. And so, Lord, I receive it. I accept it. And we're not going back. We're not going back. Because, man, he's got so much in store. You all thought I was crazy before. Lancaster thinks I'm crazy. If you're at stand up with my delegation, stand up. I have time for that. I'm sorry if they stand up. They thought I was crazy before. But the thing about it is this. really we can't even fathom what God has in store because it's only going to get better. And so that's my.
Amen.